So I really take voting seriously, and it's something that as a citizen, I think it's a responsibility that should be open, available to everybody.
Don Natzke is passionate about voting. He's also blind and has experienced barriers at the poll. And that is why the Shorewood resident has signed on to a new lawsuit demanding online ballot options for people in Wisconsin with disabilities. New tonight at 10, he is sharing his perspective with our Miriam McCarr.
If you've voted before, you're used to filling out one of these inside the ballot box. But if you're blind, that process can be more difficult. It's something Don Natzke lives through every election cycle.
I'm really a persistent voter. I started in the 70s and have really very actively voted ever since.
Natzke lost his vision when he was 12 years old and says certain barriers at the polls can prevent people with disabilities like him from making their voices heard.
With the pandemic in 2020, I was significantly impacted from voting.
Alongside his visual impairment, Natzke received a hip replacement that year, which prevented him from walking to his polling site like he normally would and prompting him to request an absentee ballot that year.
I have computer equipment which can readily make something that's on paper and in print readable to me, but then trying to figure out how to properly mark the ballot is something that was absolutely impossible to try to do.
He says that experience is just one of the many challenges voters with disabilities face. He's now one of 4 plaintiffs suing the Wisconsin Elections Commission for the option to vote through electronic ballots.
We think this is a universal issue. We think it's an important issue. We think it affects those of us who are now affected by a disability. But it really is something that could affect anyone.
The lawsuit alleges that not having an online option for these voters violates their constitutional right to a secret ballot, since they are routinely forced to disclose their vote to third parties when marking their ballots. I reached out to the Wisconsin Elections Commission for their thoughts on the issue, but they told me they can't comment on pending lawsuits. As of now, Wisconsin allows overseas military to vote online, so Natzke and the other plaintiffs are asking for disabled Wisconsinites to be afforded the same option.
I think those of us with disabilities are the people who know our disabilities best. We know what we can accomplish, we know what we can do.
But in a state where voting integrity and absentee ballots are routinely questioned, there's no telling how long this case will take to go through the legal process or what the outcome will be. In Shorewood, Miriam McCarr, TMJ4 News.
Miriam, thanks for that perspective. More than a dozen states currently have a form of electronic ballots for people with disabilities.